November 2025, and Dottie and I are heading into Carlsbad. Not the caverns, they're closed, government shutdown, but we're heading to Carlsbad. Here's the mission. We want to go, Dottie's going to run out of food, so we had to go in and replenish the hamburger and veggies for Dottie. We got to do some cooking this afternoon or late this morning to get Dottie stocked up for a couple of weeks. And I want to buy I need to get a rake for my driveway, gravel driveway. And it wasn't that long ago that I looked at a rake in the bed of my pickup truck saying, I never used that, so I gave it away. And sure enough, when I give away something or throw away something, I find out pretty quickly that, guess what? I needed that. So, I needed that. So I gotta go to Lowe's. I'm gonna stop by Lowe's. And here's the other thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna head into Albertsons. That's Albertsons, yet it's not Albertsons. You're gonna understand that. I've got my around the neck thing, and you're gonna understand when you see the inside of Albertsons. You're gonna go, that's Albertsons? There's a story. It's owned by Albertsons. It says Albertsons, but it really started out as something else, and it's still something else. So I find it pretty interesting, remarkable, etc., etc. Or actually, it's only 66 outside, but it's about 90 inside here because of the sun. And I think I made it bearable for you, only because it's not so early in the morning that the sun's going to be shining directly in the windshield, so or in the side directly on me. So I think the picture looks pretty good. What do you think, Dottie? Dottie's got her little head turned away from you. Don't you, Dottie? Can you see her at all? No, she's right there. So it's people liked my little takeoff on Mr. Rogers yesterday in yesterday's video, and I kind of enjoyed doing that. That was kind of fun. And I'm getting kind of excited about Quartzsite. Why? Because in 28 days I'll be in Quartzsite. Yay! So I'm getting pretty excited about spending my 3 months in Quartzsite. And it happens just around the time I start being complacent about my home base here in Artesia, and I go away to Quartzsite, get all excited about that, and about at the 3 month mark I'm getting complacent about Quartzsite, and I'm excited about coming back here, and I'll be back here for 3 months, and guess what? I'll be excited about going to Eagle Nest, and I'll go there for 3 months. This is the life for me. Is 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. It's quarterly. I move quarterly. So it's December, January, February for Quartzsite, March, April, May for Artesia, June, July, August for Eagle Nest, September, October, November for Artesia again. So 6 months at the home base and 6 months split between Eagle Nest and Quartzsite. So I have the AC on, now I'm cold. What the heck? And there's some flexibility in that. You know, I'll probably not head to Eagle Nest until middle of June, probably won't head back here until the end of September, just because of weather, temperature. It's still, you know, I came back here, I think the 12th of September. It was way hot. for a couple of weeks there. So I think I'll probably wait until closer to the end of September, very beginning of October to come back here. So we'll play her by ear, which is another wonderful thing about the nomadic retirement lifestyle. Somebody put in the comments, they asked a question, good question. Why are you staying in an RV park in Quartzsite when you boondock so many years? And my answer was, it's one of the most wonderful things about the nomadic retirement lifestyle is I don't need a reason. I just, cuz. Cuz is a complete sentence. And, I know I've answered that before. I wanted to do content on what it's like to spend a season in town versus boondocking. That's not a reason. That's a rationalization. The real reason is because I want to. And I don't even need to qualify the because with want to. It's just, I am. That's what I'm doing. I don't really require myself for really super good reasons to do the things that I do. That's freedom, baby. Freedom. And freedom's good. Not having reasons is good, as long as you're not adversely affecting any other human beings or pets, right, Dottie? I think we have a chance. We may have George's travel woes. And you're like, who the hell's George? Because you're new. Because half the people watching this are going to be new. George is my cat who hates to travel and would get very, very sick on travel days. I mean, both ends sick and just miserable. And we tried a bunch of solutions to that. The one that worked, that prevented the sickness, was a pretty powerful medication that really just kind of zonked them out. I can't think of the name of the medication now, but the new vet said, well, let's back off from that. Let's call that one a last resort, because the new vet said, look, it's not motion sickness, which I thought it was. It's anxiety. It's extreme anxiety that your cat has with the motion of the car. It's not all that uncommon. And the cat's it's a mental condition, not a physiological condition. And she surmised that based on my descriptions of what things are like when he gets sick. So we're backing off. We do have that medication in reserve, but we're going to try Gabapentin. And she said that will it'll sedate him a little, but unlike the other medication, which is just like knocking him out almost, he still has the fear. So hopefully the Gabapentin will take away the fear, alleviate the symptoms. So we're going to try that when we leave here on November 30th. We're going to try the Gabapentin, and if he gets sick on the Gabapentin, we'll go back to the old medication. But my hopes are for the Gabapentin working well. Dottie is also on Gabapentin for the arthritis, and it's made a world of difference. Like Dottie, she was on a much stronger medication, Rimadyl, and it's real hard on, I guess, the kidney or livers or both, or I'm not sure. I can't remember right now, but the doctor, let's get her off that and on Gabapentin. And we started on, I think each Gabapentin pill is 100 milligrams. Is that right, Dottie? And we were on 2 a day, and the last checkup she said, why don't you cut her back to 1 a day and see what happens? And so I've had her on 1 a day for a week, and she's just as spry as she always was. So we've been able to cut that dosage in half. So we're pretty excited about that. We got both on Gabapentin's kind of a miracle pet drug for this pet family so far, knock on wood. We're going too fast. Let's get that set. It's 70 miles an hour on this thing, and I was going a little faster than that, unbeknownst to me. And of course, as soon as I said it, we got a traffic thing saying cut her down to 65, which we'll do. Means we're getting close to town though. So I'm wondering, should I go to Lowe's first and get the rake? Yeah, why don't we do that? So we got a straight shot home, even though it got a cooler for the refrigerated stuff I'm gonna get. It's not a powered cooler, so let's get the rake first in Lowe's, and I'll take you with me to Lowe's. Even though you've seen them all, right? You've seen one with Lowe's, like Home Depot. You see one, you've seen them all. There's nothing special about this one. Oh, still got 7 miles to go before we get into Carlsbad. I wonder why they lowered the speed from 70 to 65. It's not like I'm seeing any residential areas around here. Well, I'll tell you what. We will hook back up. I guess the next time you'll see me, with a snap of a finger, we'll be on this thing, walking through the parking lot into Lowe. All right, here we are at Lowe's for a rake. Should be, once you find the garden section, it should be darn easy to find, but we got to tie our shoe. All right. And we have my favorite Christmas decorations here. Pretty wild. Look at this. Oh, that looks amazing. All right. I see lawnmowers, so we must be close. Rakes cannot be far away from lawnmowers. Thank goodness I don't have a lawn anymore. I got to tell you, there was a lot of pride in having a lawn and making it nice, but a lot of work. It was pretty tough. A lot of time and energy. All right, we're getting there. Okay. We're getting close, close, close. Brushes. Come on. Rakes, you gotta be here. No. How did I go wrong, guys? Where do I find rakes?
Rake?
Rakes.
Rake?
Rake. R-A-K-E.
Okay. Out here.
Outside? I suspected that. I got it. A hard one for gravel. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Anything else?
I think that's it. Unless I run into something I don't know I needed.
Right. Sir, find everything? Yes, sir. Thank you.
We have gloves. Thinking, is there something else? There isn't, Robert. You don't need to be buying a bunch of stuff. See all that out there? If Deborah Dickinson and Frugal RV Gal were here, they'd be there for an hour. Curtain light. Oh, ooh. I do need a container, but one smaller than that. So where would I find those? You would think close to here. Maybe not. It's too big. Where would I find containers like that, smaller ones? 36? Okay, thank you. Like right next to it. Of course, I needed to walk 5 feet. There's shelving. Oh, I see him down here. It looks like there might be a smaller model that might be absolutely perfect for what I want. And I think that it is. This is absolutely the perfect size. Full of a fabric bin. That's not good. All right, I can do this. Perfect. That's going to slide in my storage compartment. And I think out is this way. Yeah, but I'm looking for batteries.
Batteries? What kind of batteries?
Like small ones.
I'll be right here for the 9 and 8.
Thank you. I'm tired of running out of batteries. We're gonna do some damage here. Do we have big assortments? Duracell. 24 of these. And AAA's. 24 of those. All right, that'll keep me in batteries for a while. All right. Yes, I did some damage. All right. All right. Exit. We got all kinds of batteries, Dottie. There's Dottie. And now we are going to go down to okay. Let's see what the view is like on the one of my chests for driving. See if it's going to be worth it to keep it on, because you might want to see where Albertsons is. And I may want to keep talking. You know me. It's thinking. Just seeing if there's, all right. You see how I can see? How about this? How about if I take it off? Use this as a stand. Well, you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm putting it back together, and I'll put it like that. How's that? That's a little better, huh? We'll do that. We'll show you. Then I'll put it back around my neck when I get to the Albertsons. And I'll show you around a little bit of Carlsbad. Carlsbad, New Mexico, as opposed to Carlsbad, California. So we got our rake, we got our container, we got extra batteries. Double A's and triple A's. These electronic age that we're in, we go through a lot of those. We do. So there's the hospital on the left here. We got hospital here and in Artesia. Mine's in my doctor's in the hospital building in Artesia. And one of these days, when the government reopens, we're going to head down to Carlsbad Caverns, and we may not make it again this year. It may have to be in the spring, because there's only 28 more days. So I'll be in beautiful Quartzsite, Arizona. And I'm going to be staying in the Arizona Sun RV Park. Now, that doesn't mean come by and knock on my door. I'd love to meet all of you, but under these circumstances, if you come by Arizona RV and I'm sitting outside my rig, you're welcome to come say hi and have a chat. Please don't knock on my door. There are two things that I do during the day in there. One is I do some counseling sessions, and the other is I take naps. I'm 65, I take naps. Don't wake me up. Or if you see me around town, which you will, just stop, say, hey, Rob, I'm a viewer. How are you? And I'd be more than happy to talk to you. But please don't knock on my door. You'd be surprised at the people that do. But yeah, I wasn't going to hide where I'm. I know I'm close to the vest about my home base, because I can't change that. So I don't say where my place, my full-time, my home base is. But things like, in a little town like Quartzsite, it'll get around quickly anyway. So I'm not worried about that. People recognize my rig, my truck, and my trailer, and I don't mind. People knew where I was without me describing it. Just on my travels daily and videos, people could tell where I was camped in the desert, so they can certainly figure out where I am in an RV park. I'm certainly not going to not film in the RV park that I'm in there. We're doing a lot of filming, walks with Dottie and such. There's the Goodwill on the left there, and at the Goodwill there, before my world famous fancy trip to New York City where I needed to get dressed up, I found a pair of Johnston and Murphy shoes, dress shoes, in my exact size, never worn. How do I know they're never worn? You could tell easily on shoes. If you look at the soles and there's not a single scratch or scuff on them, they've never been worn, or certainly never been walked in. So for $11, I got, it's over a $200 shoe for sure. For sure. Carlsbad's quite a bit bigger, it seems, than Artesia. Both of them have Walmarts. Both of them have hospitals. So they're both big enough for those things. I think we're going to come up on the Albertsons that's not an Albertsons pretty darn soon here. It's around this corner up a straightaway. And, you know, and each has a Ford dealer. This isn't the Ford dealer here, but there is a Ford dealer way back behind us. But they both have both towns have car dealerships. And here is Albertsons. Wait till you see the inside of this place. And the story is, you know, I can't remember the exact names, but there was a Texas grocery store chain that was kind of higher end that Albertsons purchased, and this was one of them, and it's still like it was when it was the higher end grocery store. You'll see when you go in. I remember the first time I went in, I was like, whoa, this is the Albertsons? Are you kidding me? What's going on here? Something's different. And I talked to the cashier and got the full story. If you're interested in the details, just Google Albertsons store in Carlsbad, New Mexico, and I'm pretty sure you'll find the backstory on it. He's waving me through. Well, I'll go down one more row because it looks awful crowded down there. Church is out. Church is definitely out, so we're going to have it's going to be busy in there, but I don't mind. I don't mind busy in the grocery store. And we have arrived. Check it out. All right. So we're going to take this, put it back around the neck. Isn't that neat up here? So I can monitor it, what I'm seeing from a distance if I want to. Don't need to right now, but it's getting warm, so I'm gonna pump up the AC a little bit and leave it running, lock it for Dottie. I'll be back soon, Dottie. Oh, you know what? We could pull that up just a little bit more. It looked like I was right about up against that guy's bumper, but I'm not. My butt's sticking out a little bit. There we go. There we go. That's a little better. So we'll see the Albertsons isn't really an Albertsons. you know, I know I locked it, but I'm just gonna make triple sure that I locked it. Not because I'm afraid of losing my truck, I'm afraid of losing my dog.
We went up to Estes Park and did the ghost tour at Stone Hotel.
Thank you. All right, so right away, this doesn't strike you as any kind of Albertsons you're used to, does it? Look at this. Tons of fresh food here, which I can't get any because I've got a bunch of fresh food already ready to go that I got to eat in the next week. But I do have to sneak one thing of sushi in. I just have to. California roll. I love these little chocolate drop cookies. I'll indulge myself a little bit. And let me see if they have those. I like those mini bagels. You can't always get those, but they do have them. Mini bagels. I like these little street taco mini things. And here we have our beef for Dottie.
Maybe on Tuesday in the morning I'll go over to Lakeside.
Did I miss hamburger?
What's your prices did you say you got?
30 and 35.
Oh,
I don't see.
okay. I was like, I didn't remember what other
This hamburger. Am I missing hamburger meat somewhere? Behind me. Oh, okay. All right, we want lean, extra lean. It's 2 pounds. So we want about 4 pounds. That'll be $40. And do they have... They don't have the sausage I like.
The double thick, double smoked chicken.
Which is kind of a bummer. I think I remember from the last time that we haven't eaten. But this is as close as I can get, really. I like the apple flavor, but
He likes that
they
too.
don't have the kind I like.
There's only 10 slices.
And we do need some water. So we'll slip in here and get some water.
Get the
40 bottles. And we could use a little ice cream treat. There we go. In case you missed that. Don't quite see it, but I thought I'd seen it here before. I'm looking for do you know those little cream cheese desserts that have fruit with it? You know what I'm talking about? No? No, but those look pretty good. I'll check it out. What are these? Oh, they're yogurt bars. Okay.
They're cream cheese, you said?
Yeah, they're Philadelphia cream cheese.
Pick our cream cheese?
No, let me check. I'll do that.
Right here. It's gonna say shredded cheese.
Got
The
it.
wall right next to it before our expensive all the cream cheese.
Got it. Thank you. I bet it's over there. We'll wind our way over there. All right, I bet she's right. Right here. Could be. I don't see it. I'm gonna have to live without it, God forbid. Or else go to Walmart, and I'm not making a special trip to Walmart for that. So we're gonna have to call it good, folks. Dottie loves to chew stuff. We'll get that for Dottie. She'll be happy chewing a stick on the way home. That's all right. Oh, we're getting line here. Get in line right here. So if you buy it, oh, we didn't get vegetables.
Same thing.
Yeah. So I forgot the vegetables. So we need veggies for Dottie. So it's going to be frozen. Down this way. Meat, appetizers, pizza. It's got to be the next aisle. Yep, this is it. This is it. I see peas and carrots. Peas and carrots and broccoli is good for Dottie. Petite broccoli florets. This should do it. There we go.
So sorry about that.
That's all right. There you go. All right, we got everything this time. We be good this time. Pardon me, I don't want to bump you. All right, we'll shut her off here. All right, well, that was painless, except for all the money it costs. And I'll sneak in there and I'll show you what I do with the cold stuff. And I have more than most of the time as a nomad, you find yourself, a little bit of a drive. A little bit of a drive away from the grocery store, so you want to keep things cool. So I'll show you how I do that. And just by chance, the spot next to me is open, so I got plenty of room to do this. There we go. And we got my little cooler here. Oh, you can see that. And I go through my bags. One of the great things about having frozen vegetables is it's good to pack other cool stuff with. So I kind of get everything cool out. Consolidate the stuff that doesn't need cooling in one bag. This is going to be for Dottie. It's going to be for Dad. Magazine. We got frozen stuff. We got hamburger. pack the top of it with frozen veggies. And everything else doesn't need refrigeration. We got extra bags here for when we need it. And we'll deliver this giant thing of water to the back here. Let's get our. We should have gone to the garbage place on the way out, but I wasn't thinking. It's heavy. That's heavy. There we go. There we go. Shall we see Dottie's excited moment when she realizes she gets something? Here you go, Dottie. What's that? Yeah, she's gonna like that. All right. I swipe up so I can see my face. Swipe up to unlock. There we go. There we have it. Well, that is today's video. I sure hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed bringing you along with me with Dottie for errands today. And happy post-Halloween by 2 days. And I'll see you tomorrow. I have no idea what the video is going to be about, but I will be there.